Nick Baldwin for SevereMMA here with the UFC heavyweight fighter who takes on Arjan Bhullar this Saturday night at UFC Ottawa. It is Juan Adams. Juan, I appreciate the time. This is your second UFC fight, so second UFC fight week. Are things a little more chill than back in Milwaukee last December?
Yeah, they're definitely a lot more chill. I just noticed I'm not nervous at all this time. I'm not dealing with any anxiety or anything like that. Last time I had so much adrenaline up and down all day. I was miserable because of the weight cut. Now I don't even feel as miserable, and I'm cutting like 3 extra pounds. So I feel amazing.
Okay, just a lot more calm because you're not a veteran necessarily, but you've been here, done that. So
yeah, everything is. This time I've had a lot more media obligations than last time, but even with all that, it still feels 1,000 times better than last time.
Right. Speaking of those media obligations, I believe you recently said you almost wished you got a bit more of a push going into this fight.
Oh, definitely. It's not even necessarily that I want more of a push. I just want more of a push than Greg Hardy.
Okay. I do want to ask you about Greg a little later, but we'll talk about UFC Ottawa and this fight against Arjan Bhullar. When you look at Arjan, where can he beat you? Where can he challenge you? But and also where are you better? On the flip side.
I truly believe I'm better everywhere. I don't think he can challenge me anywhere. His best bet, the only way you can make an argument for him being better is his wrestling, and that's more off of his accomplishments as opposed to actually watching him wrestle. If you've watched both of us wrestle, you think I was better, but you don't get to see it in any of my fights because I knock everyone out. So if that's his best bet for me, I don't see him being better anywhere. I'm not threatened by him anywhere.
Your Milwaukee fight, you finished it, but did it go a little later than you thought it would? Did he hang tougher?
Yeah, he hang tougher, man. That guy's got a chin on him. But honestly, I fought without my contact. So first round, I had so much adrenaline, it didn't matter. Second round, that adrenaline dump hits, your body starts looking for reasons, and I was like, I couldn't see anything. He was just a blur over there. So I had to kind of change my pace and adjust mid-fight, change my game plan. But third round, once my energy came back and that adrenaline dump wore off, I finished it pretty quickly and landed like 18 or some significant strikes in less than a minute. So I was able to maintain my pace.
So you feel you won't run into those issues this Saturday?
No, I don't think he's going to make it that far.
Okay. You're one of the rare heavyweights, one of the few heavyweights that cut weight. You cut down from, I believe you walk around at 295-ish, right around there, right?
Yeah, well now I got a girlfriend. I walk at 295. She don't like me getting fat. Before I would get up to 305, 310 area. But
how is the weight cut? Is it getting out to 265 a bit of a hassle, but is it easy, tough, in the middle?
I mean, in terms of physical demand, it's not super hard. It is very difficult to maintain that level of discipline for 10, 12 weeks at a time because, I like liquor, I like to eat, I like my desserts, and I can't have any of that. We cut out dairy 8 weeks out, so that means all my cheese. I can't even enjoy cereal the same way. So it's that's tough, and every time you're a little banged up or tired after training, you want to go get that comfort food and you can't have it. So
but I saw on Instagram you've got some purchases made already for post weigh-ins. That's going to be post weigh-in, not post fight. All that, crackers and what else do you got?
Oh man, I got my girlfriend just brought in some 3 boxes of Little Debbie cakes. One is the strawberry shortcake roll. One's the lemon Mother's Day pastries. I can't wait to try
those. Those are the ones you could find, right, initially?
No. She brought those over from America. I got another fan bringing a box up from America. But when one of the gyms I was training at, the guy told me he's a fellow junk food aficionado, and he told me he gave me the plug on Little Debbie, so I'm gonna go find him. But the Walmart here is sorely disappointed. But I did get this other brand. I don't even know the name. It just looked cool. And I got a box of Oreos and a box of Fudgios too. Okay. So I'm very excited about that. But yes, that is all post weigh-in. I might not consume all of it. I still got to pick up some whipped cream and a couple boxes of Little Debbie. But other than that, man, we're good to go.
So if that's post weigh-in, what's post fight?
Oh, everything.
Everything?
Post-fight, I don't think my process post-fight is food's high on the priority list, but liquor's even higher.
Okay.
So as soon as the fight's over, I'm going back in the green room. They got a nice little spread. I'm on the second or third shuttle out of there. I'm coming straight to the hotel, going to the rooftop bar, and we're getting wild.
Okay. The cut going well?
Yeah, it's going well. I weighed in at 277 this morning. So that's about 11 pounds. We only have to make 266. So I'm going to go check weight now after that roll. We've got our water ration out. Trifecta's doing a great job with the food down here. No complaints. Huge compliments to the chefs.
What is your potential as a UFC heavyweight? Do you have a ceiling?
No, I don't have a ceiling. If I do, it's definitely higher than Greg Hardy's.
Let's talk about Greg Hardy. You have been on social media. You just picked up his first UFC victory last weekend. You're very vocal about
He's trash.
Your frustrations toward Greg Hardy, I suppose, is the best way to describe it. Where does that, I guess, come from? What exactly about Greg Hardy are you not the biggest fan of?
Well, there's a lot of things. One is just in our lifestyle, our life trajectories were very different. I spent my entire life trying to do the right thing, not getting into too much trouble. Graduated college, Eagle Scout, did all my groundwork, paid my dues, and I look over and this dude's been arrested for coke. He got acquitted, so he wasn't convicted of domestic abuse, but there's that on there. And he's pretty much pissed away every opportunity in life he's been given, and then the UFC offers him 75 and 75 to win even when I win this fight, when I get a bonus, it's going to be a fraction of what he made. And I've got more fights, more wins, and he's lost, I haven't, So I just feel like it's very unfair. And on top of that, many fans have been vocal. We don't want to see him fight. It's not a good product. If it'd be one thing if he was losing these fights or winning these fights and getting better each time. He's the same fighter he was then as he was for his amateur debut.
Is it annoying looking at Greg Hardy's, where he's on the card, and seeing co-main event back-to-back, one loss, one win over the weekend? You're the second fight of the night on Saturday. But as you said, you were undefeated, you're 1-0 in the UFC, you're around his similar experience level professionally. Is it annoying when you see with the co-main and you closer to the bottom of the card?
Yeah, that's very annoying, and obviously, but that's also outside of my control. So on one hand, yeah, I'm vocal about not liking it, but also I realize it's not something I can control. All I can do is continue doing what I'm doing. People are entertained by my social media, people are entertained by my interviews, people are entertained by my fights. As long as I keep to the straight and narrow and keep doing what I'm doing, stay out of trouble, and that's the path to the top. And every other fighter on the roster has to pay their dues, so I'm okay with paying my dues. I just take exception to the fact that he is an exception.
You mentioned that Greg Hardy's fights isn't a product you're interested in. I think you said some other people aren't interested, don't want to see. Why is it that he's been giving these opportunities? Why is he in the UFC? Why is the UFC interested in him?
I mean, he's a name, he's got a following. People are going to tune in one way or another. He brings casual fans to the sport. That's what a casual fan wants to see. Oh, an NFL player's fighting in the UFC. That's all they need to do. It's easy to market, it's easy to sell, and you're selling to the lowest common denominator. So, of course, you're going to get better numbers that way.
Does he deserve to be in the UFC?
No.
Does he deserve to be a pro MMA fighter?
Yeah, I mean, anyone deserves to be a pro MMA fighter, but I don't think he deserves. I mean, he's been given cans his entire career, let's be honest. The only one that's not a can was Alan Crowder, and you saw what happened in that fight. Alan walked through his punches and wasn't phased. So for the fact that they're handpicking and cherry-picking opponents, giving them this preferential treatment, no, he's not deserving of that. And honestly, it's not even that he doesn't deserve to make a living. It's the fact that he doesn't deserve the station that he's been given.
Right. Last question for you, Juan, and I appreciate the time. You're taking on Arjan Bhullar this Saturday night, UFC Ottawa at the Canadian Tire Center. How'd you get the job done?
Second round TKO.
All right. Juan, thank you so much for the time, and best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you.